Hey everyone, it's Shaylee. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to dive back into our Absolute Beginner Crochet series while I teach you how to hold your yarn and your hook. Let's get started.
So let's hop right into it. There's two different ways that I'm going to show you how you can hold your crochet hook. So the very first one is called the knife hold. It would be the same way that you hold your knife when you're eating. So you take the crochet hook, the end pointing down towards your pinky, this end just facing down, and the hook facing your pointer finger, and you just wrap around your fingers and put the thumb on top, just like that. Yeah, so that's how you hold it the first way. The second way is you stick the end in that divot in between your thumb and your pointer finger, and you pinch with the first three fingers, your thumb, your pointer finger, and your middle finger, just like you would hold a pencil. So let's see those in action. Grab some yarn here. And so the very first way is the knife hold. So you take your hand palm up, you lay the hook across your hand, and you wrap it around and put your thumb on top with the hook facing up, just like that, and your thumb on the top part of the crochet hook. I usually use my pointer finger actually to steady this part of the yarn, but not when you're pulling through. We just see how the pointer finger grazes that little thing, but yeah, so you go across and the pointer finger helps hold the yarn a little bit so it's easier to pull through. The next method is the pencil hold. So you lay your crochet hook on top there, and you grab with those three fingers, these ones, and you go ahead and you're crocheting. So I'm not great at this one. This is not how I hold my hook, but I'm trying my best to show you how you would. Alright, so let's get into how you hold your yarn. There's a few different methods, but I'll show you a few different ones. All of them actually have the yarn draping over your pointer finger like that. It actually just really helps with the tension of your crocheting, which is how tight or not tight something is. So if I move my pointer finger, you can see that the yarn is tighter, looser, tighter, looser. So all of them, you use that in order to help with your tension a little bit. So you're going to have your thumb and your middle finger holding your work and that pointer finger sticking up. So it just helps tremendously. So the first method is the one that I actually use. You drape your yarn over your first three fingers, the pinky, ring, and middle finger, and then you pinch and wrap around the pointer finger, just like that. I actually use the pinky and the ring finger to hold the yarn, and I use that to help with the tension a little bit too. So you lay it over the first three, wrap around, and use your thumb and your middle finger to hold the knot or your chains, just like that. So another method that you could use would be the weaving method. So you go over your pinky, under your ring finger, over your middle finger, and under and around your pointer finger, just like last time. That's kind of what that looks like. So, and then you use your thumb and your middle finger again to pinch that knot there. And off you go. You're crocheting. So again, you're over your pinky, under your ring, over your middle, and around your pointer finger, which helps with the tension. Yeah. So the next one that I'll show you is you wrap around your pinky, you go under your ring finger, over your middle finger, and around your pointer finger. So that's kind of what that looks like from the top and from the bottom. So the reason why some people do the weaving method or this method where you wrap around first is actually the yarn. It controls your tension. So it's how tight the yarn is. So when you weave around, it's harder for the yarn to get through, which means your stitches will be tighter. Versus if you don't wrap around, then your stitches are going to be looser. So the less weaving and wrapping that you do, the looser your tension typically would be. And the more you wrap around, the tighter your tension's going to be. So just play around to see what method would be best for you, whether you have loose tension or tight tension, just to see what would work best for you in particular. I usually have the tighter tension, so I just lay it over my fingers just like this and have it draped over my pointer finger, and I just grab it with those two fingers, and I find that that works for me. But yeah, so you just find whatever works for you, whether you have loose tension or tight tension.
As you can see, there's a lot of different ways that you can hold your yarn in your hook. And there's no wrong way. Just find something that's comfortable for you. Now that you know how to hold your yarn in your hook, the next step is chaining. I'll link the video down below. Happy crocheting! See you next time!